Hello, my beautiful fragrance family. Dustin here, fragrance fan. Go ahead and be solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell notification. And I'm just going to keep on giving you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews, that $40-ish and under range. Most of these are way less than that. And a good number of these you can find at your local rack stores, just like the one I got for you guys today. It's a $14.99 pickup that I found at my local TJ Maxx. And I'm talking about Bandit Homme by the House of Emper. UAE fragrance. Got our little friends on the bottom there from the UAE. I cannot tell what direction I'm on that thing. The batch code is kind of crazy looking on this thing. But yeah, and much to my pleasant surprise, this thing had that pressure sensitive awesomeness in an atomizer. So this fragrance, it's kind of strange in a way, because it's extremely familiar. When you spray it, you're going to be like, wow, I know that smell. But identifying it is another story. So what you're going to find in this has a really peppery, gingery, citrus opening. Like right off the skin. If you spray it right on your skin and you're sitting there smelling away, you're going to get a whole lot of that peppery, ginger, citrus. It's also got like a cool mint, a little bit of a cool mint inside of this thing, some like cinnamon, like a little bit of spicy cinnamon, but more than anything else, what I think this thing really smells like in the air, which is what like everybody else is going to smell, and what you're ultimately going to smell radiate off of you and not right up close, is that soft, smooth, powdery, tonka, vanilla, sweet amber kind of a smell. I saw some people comparing this to Eros, and they're not totally wrong, because up close, you know, it has that mint thing. It's got a little bit of that freshness with the sweetness and the playfulness. But to me, this kind of leans more like in the Le Male category, like the original Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male. But Le Male is, it's a bit brighter in a sense, even though this has all that like ginger and stuff like that, because what I'm smelling in the air isn't so bright. This, like I said, is more, it's got a bit more powderiness and some softness to it. So far, the performance on this isn't blowing me away. It's not terrible, but it's not all that great, I don't think. I mean, it was hanging on my hand for a good amount of time, but I wasn't able to like pick up my scent as I was walking around and stuff like that. I'd have to like get up close. It was a skin scent for a long time, but as far as the projection, I don't think it's projecting for more than like 2.5, maybe 3 hours, and then after that it's like a skin scent for another like 3 hours. So overall, this is a cool weather fragrance, nighttime fragrance. So getting a few wears in on this thing was a bit challenging, because it's pretty much summertime here in Florida. I think the high tomorrow is like 90, or the day after is like 90 or something. And yeah, we're hot already, so I had to like find opportunities to wear this when I know I was going to be in some kind of climate control or something. So this is like an evening, cool weather kind of a fragrance. A little bit of a date night thing going on, because there is there's an allure to it. You know, that vanilla, that sweetness, that little bit of playfulness. It's kind of warm, a little bit warm. All the fresh notes, like the ginger and the citrus and everything like that, makes it seem like it's going to be like some bright, uplifting fragrance, but it's not. It's anything but that. This is a chill, cool weather, sweet, warm, powdery, smooth kind of a fragrance. Highly synthetic, but it's not too bad. If you don't like super synthetics, first of all, you probably won't like a lot of the stuff I got in this channel. Second of all, you're not going to like this, because it's quite synthetic. But it seems like a lot of fragrances with like cinnamon and stuff like that tend to be. So overall, I'll go ahead and I'll give this it's a 5 out of 10. It's a good smelling fragrance. It's not mind-blowing. Just assuming performance is like average, you know, because it's hanging on for like 6 hours total. Just doesn't have the greatest projection. So, and I didn't give it a whole lot of time. So I'll still maybe give it a little bit of the benefit of the doubt after it macerates a little bit, because a lot of these Emperors, Milestone, Camaros, they seem to age like wine. It seems like they just like get more rich and more character and tend to last a little bit longer when they sit on your shelf for a little bit, especially when you squirt it a few times and it gets a little bit of air in there, so it has the ability to like mix around and do whatever the macerating magic they do. I don't know, but they seem to do a little bit better over time. And so with the benefit of the doubt, I'll give this one a 5 out of 10 because scent profile, it's pretty good. It smells pretty good. It's not some kind of hidden gem or anything like that, in my opinion, but it is a good smelling fragrance. Some of you guys are probably going to love this thing. I guarantee some of you guys are really going to like this, and others of you probably not so much. Me, it's pretty good. It's not bad. It's probably not one that I'm going to reach for a whole lot, but it's on my shelf and it's there to stay, and I'll find excuses to wear this thing. It's youthful. It's definitely not mature. It's definitely more playful, and it's not really classy or anything. So like I said, it's a cool weather, evening, potential date night kind of a fragrance that, you know, might do better over time. So that's my final thoughts on Emperor's Bandit Homme. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always. And until next time.